Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from AnyWatch and we are back with the full review of this Seestern 600T, right? So if you guys have been following my channel, so I've made a review of this particular piece about in November, and I said that I'm not really that impressed with this watch, and I still do, right? So let's you want to know why, and let's cue the intro. Alright guys, so welcome back to this the full review of this Seestern 600T. So a watch that is an homage of a certain Doxa. Alright, so you know what, let's just call it this. So the homage of this Doxa 600T, a watch that will cost you about 1500 bucks on the rubber strap, but I think it will cost a bit more on the bracelet, right? So this one will cost you less than 200 bucks on AliExpress or even on the Seestern website. So I think I've got this somewhere around 150 or 160, I just can't remember, during the AliExpress 11/11 sale, and for that it is a bargain, right? So yeah, but still I don't like it that much because I have this one, right? So this is my wristwatch check for today. This is my this is my Saint Martin SN00, was it 67? Yep, 0067, a 600T inspired design, right? So you know what, I'm gonna be doing a comparison video between the Seestern and the Saint Martin and tell you why I prefer this one. But yeah, still let's just focus on this particular piece. Diameter of 40 millimeters from here to here, and a thickness of 13.5 millimeters, and a lug to lug of 48.1, right? So and the lug width of 20 millimeters, right? So but because this one, the end links has this male protruding thingy at the middle of the lug, sorry, the end link, so its effective lug to lug will be 52.5, which is not that good for small wrist size, but still okay, not that bad, right? So inside this particular watch, it is using a Seiko NH35 movement, so a workhorse movement that is a favorite of brands on AliExpress and even in the micro brand universe. But yeah, still there are a few things that gives this watch an edge over the Saint Martin, but let's just get through the overall specs, right? So the overall what do you get for your money, and the thing that I like, right? So first thing that I like is this ceramic bezel insert with this dual markings here. We have the 50 feet, 190, 150, 140. I have no idea how to use those. If you guys are divers, real divers, so please do let me know how to use those markings. But on the inner side of this ceramic bezel insert, we have your usual 5-minute marker stand, 15-20s for you to time your dive. I'm not a diver, I can barely swim, so I'm not going to be using them. But yeah, so still, if you guys if you guys have used this particular watch on a dive or something, so please do let me know in the comment section below, right? So on the side of the bezel, we have this unique bezel. I just can't remember what do they call this. So it's it's unique, so not your typical bezel design there. So and operating the bezel is really nice. The click is firm, right? So yep, and the most important part is it lines with that 12-minute marker printing on the dial, so that is cool. Right, so on the dial we have this matte blue finished. I think the other color version also has something similar with a matte finish dial. So they have tons of different color options in black and green and Tiffany blue and in what else, I think in gray. So if you guys don't like this blue orange styles colorway, so yeah, you can have tons of different other options, right? So the hands is your typical Doxa style hands here with a very short hour hands and a bright orange mini hands, which is cool. And we have this box, what do you call this? Is that square? not really that square, I think. So yeah, almost a triangle, almost square. Second hands tip, second hands there, and the Seestern and the automatic 200 meters of water resistance is printed in, you know, a symmetrical ways, which I just can't get used to. I don't know, guys. Why do they have to follow the exact same design as the Doxa? I have no idea. You can just put the Seestern at 12 and the automatic at the 6, and it will still be a good looking watch, in my opinion, right? So anyway, the printed indices are all printed in BGW9 Super Luminova, but you can see here the lume here looks a bit yellowish, and on the hands it looks a bit whitish. So that is one of the thing that I don't really like. Why can't they get the hue or the color right? So I don't know. Anyway, so printed minute markers is okay, not that bad, and the date wheel is we have this frame, white printed frame on it, which is okay. I can have without it, but yeah, still it's not that bad, right? So case finishing is nice, brush finishing on the top, and we have polish finishing on this beveling here, which is a bit big in my opinion. So let's just give it a quick wipe. Yeah, right. So and we have this unique, let's just quickly wipe this side as well. So a unique crown system here, right? So where we have this Seestern logo at the crown, and when you unscrew the crown, you see that. So that is quite a unique size of crown here. So it is still easy to use, though not that bad. You know what, let's just confirm how big or how small this thing is. So that is about 6.56 millimeters in diameter. So screwing it out, screwing it in is easy. So no not enough resistance, because this is using a Seiko NH35 movement, so that it is easy to screw it back in, right? So case finishing is nice on the side as well. So I just prefer brush finishing on a watch, and at the back of the case we have this beautifully done engraved case back, and it has this wave with that Seestern, that sea star jumping out of the water. So I have no idea why that is, but yeah, it is what it is, guys. So let's check out the bracelets. So basically we have this male end links of 20 millimeters and tapering down to 18 millimeters, and the link itself, the link itself is nice, polish finishing on the side, and I think this one is using a screwed link, so which is cool, and there's no sharp edges anywhere. And we have this this, yeah, you can see that there is a polish finishing, or maybe an unfinished side. It's not really polished perfectly, but yeah, still not that bad, right? So Seestern stamp logo at the buckle here with a 6 micro adjust, milk clasp. Okay, not that bad. So just quickly put that in, and you can see that this fold over here, so when you're wearing it's just, you know, you just want to pop out. So not really that secure in my opinion, but yeah, still I don't have any problem with that yet. So you see there, it's not really sitting properly, so yeah, kind of coming out. So anyway, I took, I think, almost 4 links out of this bracelet, and let's just see how it looks like, and take off this San Martin, right? So I just love that thing, right? So this is how it looks on my 6.75 inch wrist. So check that out. So not that bad, but still you can see a huge gap because of that 13.5 millimeters in thickness. So yeah, don't really like it, but yeah, anyways, let's just charge the lume with, before we charge the lume, let's just quickly put on my micro lens and see what is inside. Okay, so this is the Seestern 600T under the macro lens. So you can see that the printing on the Seestern logo is okay. There's no printing smudges or smearing on the printing, and the hands are nicely finished as well. So that is definitely not a square, the second hands, so that is definitely a rectangle. Right, so you know what, let's just zoom out a bit, and you can see that the printing on the hour indices are not really that centered, so it is slightly shifted to the right, especially when you look at this the 1 hour marker, so it is shifted to the right, which is not that big of a deal because this is just, you know, under $200 watch. So if it is $1,200, yeah, I might be pissed off by that, but yeah, still all of the all of the Lume printing is shifted to the right, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, it is what it is, guys. So how about the printing on the bezel? I think that looks good, nice, right? So, and the finishing on the bezel is nice as well, so there's no burrs or sharp edges there. And the crown, the case finishing is nicely brushed as well. The polishing is crisp, so there's no that the change between brush finishing to polish finishing is nicely done there. And the crown, the laser, is it laser edge, maybe a stamp crown, so nicely done there. Laser edge, I think. No, that is definitely a stamped. Alright, so very nice. And the side finishing here is nice as well. And the case back, oh, can I get closer there? So you can see that the printing, the stamping is nicely done. And the stamp laser edge on the Seestern logo here is okay, not that bad. And the bracelet is nicely done as well. Oh, I forgot to mention that this one thing that I don't really like about this particular bracelet is that you see the end link there, it does not match the case profile. Yep, that kinds of bugs me a bit. And yeah, yeah, maybe it is the same as the original watch. I have no idea because I've never handled the Doxa before, but the Seestern should have done something about it, right? So anyway, let's just take off the lens, the macro lens, and give this bad boys a few charge of Lume. Okay guys, charge up, and are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. And yep, you can see both of these watches are using a BGW9 Super Luminova. Right, so on my left hand is the San Martin SN0067, which is printed in white. In daylight it looks white, and in the dark it looks blue, so that is cool. But on the Seestern, like I mentioned just now, it looks a bit yellowish, and the hands, they look okay. So, and oh, I forgot to mention about that Lume dead wheel, which is, you know, not really a must, but some people really like it. And yeah, check that out. So that is a cool touch in my opinion. But you know, yeah, it's kind of I can have it, and I can have it with or without it, so I don't really care. But yeah, still awesome Lume. Just, you know, I just wish that they managed to get the colors right during the daylight, right? So let's just put the lights back on. And yep, in conclusion, do I recommend this watch for you if you want something that looks similar to the Doxa 600T? Yes, if you don't mind the thick, this thick profile here, because the OG, the original thing, also I think that thing has a thickness of about 14 or 14.5. It's quite a chunky watch. So this one is like a millimeter thinner, but yeah, still great watch for the money, and they have tons of other color options available for you. But if you don't mind what do you call it, an inspired watch design, so I just prefer this one, right? So yeah, of course I will do a comparison video later on, but yeah, still that is my conclusion for now, right? So if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.